That's life. Really? Whose life? Whose definition of life? Whose perspective of life? My life is very different to your life. Or it might be the same. Who knows? I don't know you. But in the various places I've traveled around the world and been in various industries and different communities, different cultures, life looks very different to many people. Are there consistencies across there? Absolutely, there are consistencies. Okay? People are always on the, most of the time, our objective of life is to be happy, to find joy, to find peace. And everything we do is based on what we perceive will bring that to us. Peace, joy, happiness, and love. And yet, there are people in the world whose priority is just to eat, to survive. Affection, personal fulfillment, all these things don't even get on their radar because they're living in poverty and starvation in many ways. Do they need these things? Absolutely. But their version of life is very different to ours. Especially us that live over here, live in the West and in developed countries where we're living in abundance. That's life. Is it life? Please let me know what your opinion is about it. I'm happy to share my perspective and my experience. In my experience, life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Again, there's another video. We'll talk about that in another time. Life is what you make it. But I truly believe that's true. Okay? Just because it happens for a lot of people does not mean it is what it is. There are universal wisdoms, of course. If you do something bad, there will be a repercussion. If you are a certain way, again, you will have the consequence of that. There are some polarities that are universally true. And usually we use this phrase, well, that's life, it's kind of like an expression of resignation. Okay? There's nothing I can do about it. You know what? That's life. Oh, this happens. Oh, it just happens all the time. That's just life. Okay? I need to pay these bills. That's life. I need to be this way. That's life. But have you ever thought about it? Is it really life? Is your current definition, or is our current definition of life the only version of life there is? So when you say that's life, whose life are you talking about? And we usually get these perspectives or these opinions by comparing to others. So we'll get this prototype or this archetype of what life is based on our perception of what we see life to be around us. Can we do something about it? Absolutely, we can do something about it. In so many different ways. How? That's a totally different question. But is there a possibility to do something about it? Is there a possibility for us to change our life? So certain things that are happening now, we won't say that's life. I lost my job. That's life. It's the economy. I've lost my partner. Again, that's life. People break up. It happens. Yes, it does happen. But is that what life is defined as? A lot of people have jobs for the rest of their lives. Other people have left their jobs and become entrepreneurs. Other people, yes, have had breakups that have been heartbreaking and then found the person of their dreams and lived a long and happy life until they finally passed. Life is fluid. I really feel that. I feel life is fluid. Life is what we make it. It's the stream that we're in and we choose to be in. If the one we're in at the moment is not the version of life that is bringing us closer to the happiness, joy, peace, calm, and it's not material, it's not external, I'm talking about internal, it's helping us to grow into the person that has those qualities inside, no matter, regardless of the external environment. Again, this is my opinion. We are not on the right path. That is not the version of life we're meant to live. And theoretically, okay, I'm making this very clear. Theoretically, I have a theory. I have a theory about this. It's not the truth. I'm not telling you facts. This is just a theory. The harder we find our life, I feel the more so we are veering from where we are supposed to be. When we are on the path that's meant for us, for our destiny, for who we are as a person, for our life purpose, for our soul purpose, things tend to fall into place a lot easier. We feel like we're in the flow. Think of something you really love doing. You really, really love doing. Time goes by like that. You're in the flow. You're really good at it. You develop skills really fast. And think of something you hate doing. It's not meant for you. It's not meant for your skills, your talents, your mind, your intellect, your emotions. It's not meant for you, and yet you find it so difficult. And minutes pass like hours. My theory, like I said, it's theoretical. My theory is that that's what life is like as well. If we are experiencing a lot of difficulties, we're not living the life we are meant to live. And it's our duty and obligation and responsibility to search and find out what it is. Where are we meant to be? So we can say, that's life, with a smile on our face, and not as a resignation, but as a triumph. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, that's my opinion. Is saying to somebody that's life good advice or bad wisdom? It's completely up to you to decide. I'd love to engage in conversation with you and discuss about this. We can grow together, we can learn together, and we can learn from each other if we are respectful, kind, and open-minded, and objective, which I'm hoping that we will be in the comments. You'll definitely get that from me. That's what I promise you. Even if you disagree with me, I love people that disagree with me because I'll always learn something from you from a different perspective that I never considered before. So until then, with respect and gratitude, thank you.